Where's everybody else watching from? I want you to rep your city and state in the comment section. Let us know where you're watching from. And let me know if you understand why they're protesting for tenant rights and landlords not fixing and repairing things and asking for rent and taking advantage of tenants.
And we're taking strategic action against S2 properties and Sam Stair. That's really important. You know, we have to know what we're doing, know what we want to accomplish. He's greedy, but he's taking advantage of his open system. He's taking advantage of the fact that landlords have power relationships over the tenants. And we can do better. We can do better than this private capitalist system. We can create a system where housing is allocated by the community towards who needs it.
Heidi, I agree with you. I don't understand why the prices of rent are going up during the pandemic. Like I said, they're taking advantage of tenants when they raise the rent during the pandemic in cold weather. So the fact that rent is going up right now is very greedy, like Jeanette is saying, greedy landlords.
Public property.
That's very true.
And create community property.
And that's sad that landlords
Owned and run by the community
take advantage.
for us to decide who gets a house. And then we can decide that everybody that needs a house gets one.
That's right.
And everybody that needs a house gets one before anybody else gets a second one.
Thanks for liking the stream, Chaz. How do you say your name? Chazetta Ship, I think. Thank you for liking the stream. I totally agree with you guys. I don't think the rent should be raised during a pandemic or cold weather.
That's because we don't
It's
have
very hard to try to move in cold weather. Nobody wants to move in cold weather or be evicted in the winter.
What we need is a strong community and in the form of a organization that can.
Thank you, Christy, for liking the stream. Envy is asking, are there any grants for landlords? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question. If anybody in the comment section knows, please educate us if there's any grants for landlords during the pandemic when the tenants are not working.
Sam Stair, you can't hide. We can see your greedy side.
Grants for landlords usually are given to landlords that
Sam
only have
Stair,
one
you
small
can't
property.
hide.
Say that again? The microphone?
They're usually given to people that only have one small property.
So they have one small property, grants
Yeah.
are usually given?
Grants are usually given to those people. They're not given to people like this guy.
What kind of grants do you think would be available for a landlord?
It's hard to say. I really am not sure, but I can say that preference is given to people that have less properties. This guy that owns Barada or S2 and Barada, like people like that,
He
they're
owns,
eligible for grants because of how many properties they
how
own.
many properties do you think they own?
They own, I think it's like, I don't know what the exact number is, but the biggest owner of real estate in Milwaukee is Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee. The second is Barada, and the third is S2.
That's two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, see, the thing is,
Now S2 is a real estate company?
the S2 is this company right here. They're the management company. And S2
Okay.
owns it.
Okay.
And Sam Stair owns it, and
Sam Stair is the owner.
the owner of S2, correct.
And he's known for evicting quite a lot of people already?
Right now during the pandemic, and it's a lot in black and brown communities.
Okay.
And it's actually like a real shame
Stop
because
the evictions.
in
Cancel
brown
the
communities, there's a lot of undocumented folks, and they have absolutely zero recourse.
Now, didn't Biden put in some kind of law where to
Yeah, he
protect
tried-
this?
No. The thing is that the moratorium was there's a moratorium.
You might be in on camera with us for what topic?
For what?
I'm on Raw Topic Live. We are on Facebook and
Okay.
YouTube show. Do you
All right.
mind speaking on camera about this?
Sure, I can say it really quick and stuff. Yeah, sure.
Okay, here. Take the microphone there. Just state your name and what you know about what's going on here.
Well, my name is Juan Miguel Martinez. I work with the Milwaukee chapter of the Brown Berets. We're a national organization. Well, basically, what we're saying is that moratorium isn't as easy that people think. See, landlords aren't allowed to evict you. The government is the one that actually has to evict you. So landlords are the ones that are going around evicting people, and they can't evict you. The government has to do it. You get a date in court saying that you lost your income due to COVID, and when you can prove that you lost your income due to COVID, then the eviction moratorium will apply to you. But the thing is that undocumented people don't have that recourse. And this happens a lot in black and brown communities. And a lot of people, a lot of landlords, and think that the government gives out money very easily to these groups to disenfranchise marginalized people. Money is not easy to get. People still have to care for their kids. People still have to pay for their utilities, and people still have to pay for groceries. So right now, what we're fighting for is for the eviction moratorium to be enacted, and for landlords to stop evicting people without using the government first.
Now, I also heard that a lot of these landlords are not even fixing maintenance requests.
Yeah, there's a lot of like really bad things going on in there. I mean, it's people call them slumlords, but yeah, as a person that has lived in apartments like these in the past, I can personally say that they really don't care about fixing a lot of things. A lot of times what they try to do is they just try to get your rent check and get you out. They don't listen to the needs of the tenants a lot of the times, and people are just kind of left in the lurch, holding the bag.
And do you know if they're raising the rent on people as well during the winter and during this pandemic?
Well, I don't know if they do that. I mean, that's like really like up to the landlord's discretion. They do that kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. It's a tactic to get people to get out of their homes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that.
We appreciate you taking the time to explain this to us. Thank you, and we appreciate you marching for this cause and protesting for the rights of black and brown people in the communities.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Olga, for watching. That's a very unique name, by the way, Olga Canavesquez. Thank you for watching. Where are you watching from, Olga? Thank you, Christy, for watching. You guys, don't forget, if you have not already, !notify will let you guys know the next time that we are live. And please let me know if you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, and put your city and state. Thank you, you guys. Let me Thank you, Elizabeth Webb. She's watching from Facebook in Kenosha. Thank you for shouting that out.
appreciate our program.
Thank you, Handsome Boy, for liking the stream. That's a very unique name, Handsome Boy.
I walked all the way through both my socks.
He says the eviction ban.
Thank you, Felicia, for watching, liking the stream.
Now they are silver money with no way to recover. Courts require payment plans that have been so much smarter and pay court fees. Relief on court fees, tenants or landlords get paid. They don't have money. They don't have jobs. We're still in a pandemic a year later. And a major economic crisis on top of that. Where is the money coming from? How are we supposed to pay? He says, in one of his comments on his own post, he said, on the positive side, it's not a lot of sympathy for people suing over landlords who refuse to do a payment plan for them. Somewhere to win, we get rid of a few scammers today. His page is littered with him being happy about evicting people, about people not paying him back and for him to toss them on the street. It's not right. Not as if what our system may say. He says that everyone who is using the eviction ban is robbing landlords. They're planning to just wait up to the very last possible moment to move and trash it on the way out. I also think that landlords should be able to apply for the stimulus as well as some of the bailout money. He says there's a few billion in bailout money. Why not let landlords of low-income properties apply for the tenants for funding? The most needing funds to build out landlords to provide low-income housing. Oh yeah, no one really wants to fund low-income housing. Did I say more? He likes to say that blocking evictions will allow horrible neighbors to stay and run out good people. He says it's sad how some people won't help themselves. We have to beg people to come in to apply for COVID grants or missed rent to prevent their eviction. How do you get people to help themselves? Well, Sam, maybe if you took a note from NATU, you'd know how to do that.
Yeah.
Multiple times on his page, he says the people who don't leave are the drug addicts, people that destroy the units in these neighbors' lives. He says, last I checked, I thought I wasn't in a communist country.
It looks like they're reading quotes from
Will be eventually.
the owner of the property.
You will be soon if you keep treating people like
Statements
this.
he's made.
Housing should be a right for everyone. Someone's worth is not degraded because they use drugs, regardless of what they're doing, regardless of who they are. You have people who support him on stage who say, stop renting to tenants who abuse you.
Oh, they locked up?
Yeah,
People from victim complex constantly on his public
You're gonna have to ask her. But we're with the tenants union.
Right.
We get a ton of complaints about Sam Stair and S2.
Yeah, they put
Yeah, they are.
Well, I have to pay my bills, so they're putting me on.
Right. So if you need assistance, give us a call. Our information is on this phone right here. If you need help dealing with them, we can help you.
God bless.
What's your name?
Miss Ward.
Miss Ward? I'm Robert.
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to
Robert?
meet you too.
They took you.
Yeah, I know that. We get so many people calling us.
They don't buy my stuff. I have to buy my own stuff. And I'm a protester. Some of y'all good people.
Yeah, if you wanna get up and talk about your situation, you can just go over to that person right there in the red sweatshirt. I don't know if it's entrepreneur, but he's in Cancun right now.
I pay through him and he's not right.
Excuse me.
Guess what? Yeah, we all do. But honey, I ain't paying no rent for no roach infested mice and
Right, exactly.
spending all my good change. They close because they full of shit. I'm keeping my change.
All right.
I'm gonna pay my rent though.
Yeah.
Through some other agency until they fixed up my house.
That's
How
right.
long?
Yeah, call the Department of Neighborhood Services.
Yes,
Hey, Robert, you want to talk for Raw Topic Live? What's going on right now
Yeah,
today?
sure, I can talk a little bit.
All right, here's a microphone. Just introduce yourself and tell me what you are here for today. Let me just clip this back over here. All right.
Yeah, what's up? So I'm Robert. I'm with the Milwaukee Autonomous Tenants Union out here today. We're picketing the office of Sam Stair, S2 Properties. This is one of the most complained about landlords in the city. Mistreating tenants, serial evictors, stealing people's security deposits, and doing all sorts of crap like that. Not maintaining his buildings. We've gotten so many complaints about this landlord that we have to come out here and picket him because it's unconscionable what he's doing to his tenants. Yeah, and he's a racist too. He says racist stuff on his Facebook page. Yeah, you can go look at his Facebook page and you can see all the bullshit that he says. Yeah, they're really. He's an awful person. He feeds off of the poverty that's inherent in capitalism. He feeds off of the people that are at the bottom of the pyramid in this capitalist society by what he essentially does is he rents to low-income people who have 1 or 2 evictions already on their records, charges them double security, and then
advantage of them.
as soon as they fall behind, he evicts them right away and keeps the double security as damages. And that's how he makes a profit. And that's how other landlords like Barada makes a profit like that. George Sessler makes a profit like that.
Scam.
Yeah, it's a scam. It is a real estate scam. And so we're not out here to demonize all landlords. There are some good landlords out there. There's some landlords that genuinely care about the properties that they rent to their tenants. Most of those landlords are just part-time. They also are workers as well, so they understand the plight of people that are trying to work for a living and survive in this society. So
tell me about the anonymous. What's the name of your group? Your union?
Yeah, we're the Milwaukee Autonomous Tenants Union.
Okay.
We formed in February of 2020. And basically what we do is we help tenants know their rights and assert their rights. We can help tenants in court. We can help connect them with resources for rental assistance. And we can also do direct action on their behalf, like this. This is a pressure tactic that we use in order to pressure landlords into giving into our demands. We did it to Barada in September. We picketed his office demanding that he impose an eviction moratorium on himself, and he did it. He did it. He hasn't filed a single eviction since September.
Oh, wow.
And so now we're out here for Sam Stair because he's the one that's filed the most evictions since September. He's got 52 current open evictions.
Do you know if he is responsible for raising rent?
I don't know if he's responsible for raising rents. He tries to keep rents pretty low so that he can, get low-income people with 1 or 2 evictions on their record to rent from them.
Low-income program?
Well, I don't know if he's involved in a federal low-income. I don't think he's involved in Section 8 vouchers or anything like that. Okay. But he keeps rent low because that's who he wants to rent to is low-income people, because low-income people tend not to know their rights and they tend to be easier to evict.
So easy to take advantage of them.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's a market for it. They found out that there's a market for that here in Milwaukee and in other Rust Belt cities like Detroit, like Minneapolis, like Chicago, all over the place. We're one of many tenants unions across the country that is standing up and saying, look, we're not gonna allow this to continue to happen.
Right. Okay, I appreciate you guys being out here to fight for tenant rights.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being out here.
Yeah, thank you. I like to document what's going on and spread the news. So.
Tenant power is community power. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Boots on the ground! We're here! We're here! Boots on the ground! We're here! We're here! Just shut the shit down! Boots on the ground! We're here! We're here! Shut the shit down!
So basically what we're trying to get him to do is
What's up, Jody? Always safe.
These people right here is not really
Just just out here documenting what's going on with the union for tenant rights, slumlords, and just want to hear from the people. Yeah, it is chilly out and I am not prepared. No gloves. I forgot all that stuff. So I'm going to try to hang in there a little longer and just document what's going on here at this protest.
People that rent specific rights that they're entitled to. Right. And one of those is running water. If you don't have running water, guess what? You don't have to pay anything. They can tell you, you have to pay, you have to pay. If you contact the city and say...
That statute that you're talking about, Jody, you have to apply for that or something like that. It just doesn't stop evictions. It's more to it than just saying you can't evict.
Stop the eviction! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! Cancel the rent! Stop the eviction!
Cancel the rent!
Stop the eviction!
Stop the eviction!
Cancel the rent!
Cancel the rent!
Stop the eviction!
Stop the eviction!
Cancel the rent!
Cancel the rent!
Senate power is community power!
Senate power is community power!
Senate power is people power!
Senate power is people power!
Senate power is community power!
Senate power is community power!
Senate power is people power!
Senate power is people power!
Oh yeah, there's always programs that they don't tell people about. We already know how that works. Only the knowledgeable have access to those programs.
All power to the tenants! Stop the eviction! Stop the rent! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants! Stop the eviction! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants! Stop the evictions! Cancel the rent! All power to the tenants!
If you guys know anybody struggling with eviction issues, rent issues because of loss of job, type I understand in the comment section if you understand what this union is fighting for. Thank you, Cookie, for liking the stream. Do your research, Jody. Let us know.
Hey, that's right. Don't troll the warrior grandma. Yeah, be nice to her. I mean, she's got retarded grandkids. You're going to be mean to the lady with the retarded grandkids? I mean, all of her grandkids are fucking retarded, man. Think about it. You have like 5 or 6 grandkids, and not one of them is even like, got the faculties to be a backup offensive lineman on the football team. Be nice to warrior grandma. She's got retarded grandkids.
He preys off of people that are poor, that have evictions on their records. He utilizes the fact that they have evictions in order to charge them double double security deposits. He charges double what you would have to pay for a single month up front. And then eventually, when these tenants fall behind on rent, or for some reason can't
If you guys already haven't, like this stream, share this stream, start a watch party, share it to your favorite groups in your page.
So, that's how he makes a profit. This isn't a secret.
Come back tomorrow to pay the rent. His ass won't open the door. Talk about that shit too.
Yeah.
Fucking got me on.
And they won't even let people.
Tomorrow.
They won't even let people pay rent today.
I'm sure a lot of you guys, some people.
It shouldn't matter. Y'all should stop us from paying our rent if they gonna give us notices. So she got to pay rent today. I'm Robert like
Our rent's due today. So they're not going to count that against her because they're not
Oh
open.
yes, they will.
And so,
Really?
The fuck they will.
Well, they're not open to take your rent.
Bullshit. They told her to come back tomorrow. You think they won't? They will. That's why people have problems with this place too.
So you think they'll give her a late fee?
Hello? Exactly. Don't trust that bullshit. Yes, they will. They
Wow,
don't care.
that's sad. They're not even open, but yet they'll charge a late fee for not being able to take the rent.
They expect you to put
I'm charging double security and then evicting people right away. It's not a secret.
Right, you want a
Many
receipt.
landlords use this tactic.
Bullshit.
So you don't want to use the Dropbox. You don't trust the Dropbox.
Properties uses this tactic.
You want a receipt in your hand.
One time she paid the rent and they put the rent receipt in somebody else's address.
Oh my
And if
God.
she didn't look at it, she would have been thinking the whole month she paid the rent, and they would have lied and
Yeah.
said she paid it for somebody else.
Oh wow.
So there you go. So no.
So you want that receipt in your hand.
Yeah, they should have said it.
People that are already exploited under this capitalist system
Exactly.
face yet another layer of oppression when their money is taken. What up, Simon? When their money is taken from them, and then they're thrown out of their home. Shame! 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 Shame!
Thank you.
All right. Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents. Housing for all. Should stop the evictions.
I can't tag you on them live, Jody. You have to go to your page and create a post, type in raw topic, and the watch party should pop up. Or the video should pop up.
Housing for all. Housing for all. Enough this kind of half-assed, broken down, unlivable housing. Yeah. Enough this kind of unlivable housing that S2 provides. We're talking about clean, quality, up-to-date housing. And places to live in. And you don't have, one of the things that we observed at the apartment building.
Well, this organization, Jody, is the anonymous union for tenants.
We were able to just walk right in off the street and pretty much be right into somebody's living room.
I think it's called the Anonymous People's Union.
It is a danger to the communities that have to live there. So we also demand that S2 actually maintain its properties. We're talking about.
Thank you, Doris Alley, for joining the stream. We appreciate your comments and engaging in this video. Doris, is that how you say it? Alley?
We're talking about doors that lock. We're talking about fire exits. We're talking about appliances.
And you guys remember, share this out. Start a watch party. We need to make this aware. We need people to be aware of what's happening. And this is usually happening in black and brown neighborhoods where people are already losing their jobs or not working or struggling as it is. And these real estate companies take advantage of them. And the fact that, they don't have a job and can't afford the current situation they are in. And then they're stuck in the wintertime in the dead cold trying to find a place to live.
Come back tomorrow.
Power is community power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power
Thank you, Ontario Freeman, for liking the stream. We appreciate that.
Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power.
Tenant people is people power is one of the things they're saying. Tenant power is community power.
So what I really want to get to is that most tenants, most people that rent for their housing are workers. They labor for a living. They create value with their labor. And when they have to pay a landlord in order to have a roof over their head, the landlord isn't creating any new value. The landlord is extracting value that the tenants have created and were paid with in order to basically leech off of them. So landlords, in a sense, are like tapeworms. They're like parasites. You do the work, and you pay them for doing basically nothing besides owning a property. And when it comes to Sam Stair, all he does is own. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't maintain. He doesn't build. He doesn't fix. He doesn't do any of that. He just owns. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Yo, if there's anybody else that wants to talk, yeah, I'm gonna take it. She's on the phone. Okay. My comrades here were saying, Sam is in Cancun right now. He is having his tropical fantasy vacation at a timeshare in Cancun, according to his Facebook at least. We just had a couple of feet of snow dumped on us, and he currently has 48 active evictions in the process. So when he goes on his Facebook page and he tells these things about being a poor landlord, about not being able to make it, about not making any profits this year, that's pretty empty when you're on a tropical island. And your tenants are facing imminent eviction, imminent displacement. That's pretty empty.
So he's saying that the landlord, Sam Stair, has complained on Facebook that he's not making money, he's not making a profit, but yet he's on a tropical island right now on vacation while his tenants are waiting for things to be fixed and repaired and being evicted.
His woe is me tactics, because he is wealthy enough that he is he is sipping pina coladas out of a coconut in Cancun right now. So we at the Milwaukee Autonomous Tenants Union, we're not going to be antagonistic towards landlords that treat their tenants right, that respect their tenants' rights, but we are definitely going to be antagonistic towards landlords like Sam Stair, like S2, that continually mistreat their tenants, that continually break the law, that continually commit fraud, and that continually antagonize poor people, poor and working people that rent from him online. We're not going to stand for it. Sam Stair is a leech keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech keeping keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. I need somebody to take the mic. I am out of breath. Simon, do you have anything that you want, that you brought to the seat or anything like that? Cool, huh?
I'll just, real quick, my name is Simon, member of CSO. I had, maybe wouldn't call it a great time, but I went on Sam Stair's Facebook page. I don't know if Hayden is here and talked about it at all. Okay. I for one, learned some pretty interesting things about Sam Stair and the landlord business. One of the things is he claims that he has over 500 apartments, which is wild, and well over 1,000 tenants. And he claimed in March that he had 100% occupancy level in those 500 apartments. And another very interesting thing, when he was complaining about how hard COVID has been for him and how tenants are able to use the eviction moratorium to not, to avoid his evicting them, he said that he makes he claimed that as a landlord he makes a 20% profit every year, which if you own 500 apartments and you own all the buildings that are required and you're paying property tax, mortgages on all those, 20% profit every year must just be a massive amount of money.
They're close, sir.
And for him to be complaining about losing his profits while people are facing homelessness, facing unemployment, food insecurity, dealing with the horrible conditions of the apartments that he refuses to maintain is truly parasitic behavior. So thank you all for coming out today. I don't know if anyone wants to lead any chants. Any chants that we've all been doing?
They're protesting for tenant rights and the fact that tenants they don't have rights as far as not getting things fixed. They're being evicted, their rent's going up, and they're not being...
I've had no problems with them.
Okay.
Sam Stair is a leech, keeping housing out of reach. Your greedy side. Sam Stair, you can't hide. Sam Stair, you can't hide. We can see your greedy side. Sam Stair, you can't hide. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is... Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is community power. Who works to create the value that you pay the landlord? You do. You are the worker. You create the value. We are the workers. We create the value. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power.
Tenant power is people power.
Tenant power is community power. Cancel the eviction. Cancel the rush.
The tenants. Eviction. Cancel the rent. All power to the tenants.
Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents. Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents. Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents.
All power to the tenants. Cancel the rent.
Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents. Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents.
All power to the tenants.
Stop the evictions. Cancel the rents.
All power to the tenants.
Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is community power. Tenant power is worker power. Tenant power is people power.
Tenant power is people power. Tenant power is community power. Cancel the mortgages! Cancel the rent! Cancel the rent! Housing for all! Housing for all! Housing for all! Housing for all! Cancel the rent! Cancel the rent! Housing for all! Housing for all! Cancel the rent! Cancel the mortgages!
Cancel the mortgages.
Housing for all!
Housing for all. My name's Ben, the PSL, and today I just want to remind anybody, whether Sam Scare's your landlord, you got another landlord, to ask yourself what exactly you're paying this person for. Right? Sam Stare wants people to feel sorry for him. But you're paying him to do what? To repair your apartment? Because he's not doing that. And if he does your rent change? No. You're paying $400, $500, $600 a month more yourself. That doesn't go down when he doesn't help you out, when he doesn't do his job in maintaining the unit that you're supposedly paying him to maintain. All you're paying this person for is for the fact that you live on land that they own. And you're paying them not to throw you out onto the street. Tenant power is
Thank you,
people power.
Oko, for sharing.
People power!
Tenant power is worker power. Cancel the mortgages. Cancel the rents. Cancel the mortgages.
Cancel the mortgages!
Cancel the rents.
Cancel the rent!
Okay, you guys. I gotta get out of here. It's getting cold outside. I have no
Cancel the
gloves.
rents.
I've been holding this thing for about an hour. But I think you guys get what's going on here. They want tenants. They want rights as tenants. They want not to be evicted. They want rent not to go up. They want things to be repaired around their unit.
They're awful quiet in there today, huh?
And it looks like they even closed for today and people can't come pay their rent.
Keep behaving. All agree.
Keep people can't pay their rent because they're closed.
Sam Stair is a leak. Keeping housing out of reach. Sam Stair is a leak.
So on that note, you guys, hold on. They're closed.
It's closed. Hey, what's that? Yeah, it's motherfucking scared today. I'm sorry because it's going to do that.
Well, the gimbal's getting wonky. Battery's dying. Battery's dying on the gimbal, you guys. So I gotta wrap
Cancel
this
the
up.
rent. Cancel the mortgages. Cancel the mortgages. Stop the eviction. Cancel the rent. Cancel the rent. Cancel the mortgages. Cancel the mortgages. Stop the evictions.
Thank you, Olga, for watching the stream and supporting Raw Topic. Olga has been a great help to Raw Topic and the Raw Topic group. She has done awesome to help us out, you guys. So everybody, I want you guys to show love to Olga for helping us out these last couple of months here. And remember, you guys, remember, if you can't come real, at least come raw. Raw Topic, you guys. Peace out.